future homeowners. I'm glad you could join me today. Welcome to yourrealestateacademy.com, where you will discover everything you always wanted to know about real estate but were afraid to ask. You can ask me. I have some of the answers that is probably causing you a lot of confusion and maybe some fear. Here is the place to ask questions and learn everything you know to become an educated real estate investor. Because owning your own home is an investment in your future and your family's wealth building. My name is Debbie McGrann. I am a real estate agent in Maryland and a team leader of the REAP Advantage team serving all 50 states. I created Your Real Estate Academy in order for potential home buyers to have a convenient central location with all the information available to you on your schedule. And this information is very trusted government information that I have researched all over for you. My purpose is to teach you the whole home buying process step by step, so you will start your home search with knowledge and confidence. We will have information for you to download and review on your timetable. Now, today's question is, how much house can I afford to buy? This is a very important question, and this is the very first question that you need to ask. Now, how do you find that number? We have trusted lenders on our team, and what you would do is you would sit down with them. They would be honored to sit down and discuss your home ownership plan. They will develop a home ownership plan for you, step by step. The lender will ask you questions about your income and your debt. Together, you will determine how much monthly payment you are comfortable with. Sometimes potential buyers are not comfortable spending to the top of their budget. And that's really a good idea. You don't want to be house poor. However, you also don't want that budget to hold you back, because it is important to get into your first home as soon as you can comfortably afford to, because you want to start building family wealth through home ownership. So once you determine the amount of your loan, that is how you will know how much money you need for the down payment and other closing costs and additional costs. The lender, again, will help you step by step. Now, the next question is, how much down payment do I need? Well, probably not as much as you think. This is the most misunderstood part of home buying process. How much down payment do you think you need? Do you think you need 0%, 3.5, 10%, 20%? My team and I always ask this question to potential home buyers. Overwhelmingly, they answer 20%. This is wrong. It's not true. It's a myth. You hear this 20% number thrown out there all the time, but it's not true. And it's holding people back from getting started on their home buying process. Just last week, I met with a couple that are already pre-qualified. They are pre-qualified at $400,000 to buy their new home. They told me that they had been told by family and friends that they must have a 20% down payment. Not true. Not true at all. They were relieved to hear that they not only do not have to put down 20%, they only need 3.5%. That's right, 3.5. In their case of a $400,000 loan amount, 20% would mean they needed to come up with $80,000 plus other additional costs for settlement costs. That's a lot of money. Not many people have that money, especially first-time home buyers. Then when we told them 3.5%, that is only $14,000. That is a huge difference. And it means they do not have to put off buying their first home because of that 20% huge number. So they were so excited. Now they can go back and tell their friends what they learned. And there's actually loans that you can get for 0% down. Now, here's the math, 20% versus 5%. Down payment, 5% loan is $10,000. 20% loan is a whopping 40%. Now, the interest rate's going to be the same. The amount of the 30-year fixed is the same, but the mortgage payment will change. Go down and look at the total mortgage payment for 5% is $1,043. For 20%, it's $810. Now, then you have to add in your local taxes and all that stuff. But for right now, there is a difference. You can see there's a difference of $230 about a month. That's because of this thing called PMI that you have to pay if you're putting down less than 20%. However, 10%, $10,000 versus $40,000 gets you into that house. Once your house has appreciated to, you have equity of 20%, that mortgage payment will go away. So the sooner you get into your house, the better. So don't let a large down payment get in the way of you getting started on your home buying purchase. Now, here's the 0% down payment programs. If you are a veteran or a military person, you have GI rights and you can have buy a house for 0% down. Also, if you're in a USDA area, and that stands for United States Department of Agriculture, you could get a 0% down. Those are the two best loans out there, but you have to qualify for them. But your lender will be able to qualify you and help you along this path. Now, say you have a goal. You sat down with your lender and he says, you know what, you're going to need $10,000 down. And you're thinking, oh my God, that's horrible. That's too much money. Well, what we want to do is we want to give you some creative ways to move toward that goal and make it happen. Take your goal of $10,000, make a sign, and put it where you will see it every single day. Put it on your refrigerator, put it on your mirror, put it everywhere. In fact, if he says 10,000, I would make the goal 15,000. Now, I have 10 creative ideas to help you fund that down payment. There's more, but these 10 I like. First of all, the biggest majority of that is going to be your personal savings. For success, start early and make it automatic. Go to your bank, set up a savings account. You probably already have a checking account. And tell the bank you want an amount, say $200 a month to go from your checking account to your savings account. Okay, so do that. That'll give you some automatic savings. Do as high as you can. Now, maybe you have some forgotten assets around. You can have a garage sale, you can sell on eBay, get some money that way. Then maybe you can pick up a part-time job or work a little more overtime. But make sure you take that extra money that you've worked so hard for and put it in your savings account. Put it in that down payment fund that you're doing. Now, your retirement account. A lot of employers will allow you to borrow from your own retirement account if you're buying your first home. So go talk to your employer and find out if you have that benefit. Also, some employers will match a part of your down payment. So they might give you $1,000 toward your down payment. That's another employee benefit that's out there that a lot of people don't realize. Also, turn the special events in your life into a crowdfunding campaign. Graduations, weddings, birthdays, buying your first home are opportunities to reach out to your family and friends to help fund your down payment. Honey Fund is a popular crowdfunding site. Here's someone, honeyfund.com was a great way to save for our down payment. It's easy to set up, and we just added it to our wedding registry that our friends and families could add to it. Everyone loved being a part of our home ownership dream. There are also other companies that offer this, such as the knot.com. So go on and look at this, look at these websites, make sure they're well established and look at those reviews, and set yourself up with an account, and then let all your friends know, all your family know, because people like to help toward goals. I see it all the time. Now, there's also government down payment assistance programs. You've probably heard this, and there's some myths surrounding these programs. The number one myth we just talked about is that you need 10% down, 20% down to buy a home. No, you don't. The second myth is that down payment help is only for first-time home buyers. Excuse me, that's not true either. First-time home buyers, according to HUD, is anybody that hasn't owned a home in 3 years. Now, a situation that we see sometimes is maybe you've owned a home and maybe you got transferred and you had to rent for 3 years somewhere else, and now you want to buy another home. Now you're considered, again, a first-time home buyer, so you can participate in these programs. Myth 3, down payment programs aren't available in my area. They are available in every area. They may be different funding, they look different, but they're available. It's too expensive to buy a home in my market. It's too expensive not to buy a home. Let me tell you, it's too expensive for your wealth and your family's wealth not to buy a home. And we've talked many times about that rent versus buy wealth building with equity. Down payment programs make home financing more difficult. No, it doesn't. Sometimes you might have a little bit more paperwork involved, but that's okay. It can be worth it because sometimes these programs get with the grants and that they get people in a home that couldn't do it before. About 10% of buyers use these first-time down payment assistance programs. And here's where they come from. They come from state and local housing agencies, city or county, employers, nonprofits. All these people have money to give to first-time home buyers. They have to give it. They have the money. They have to give it away. So you might as well look into it and see if you can qualify for it. Free money is always good. Now, my goal is to help 100 families become homeowners so they can start building family wealth. I love working with first-time home buyers and handing them the keys to that wealth-building home of theirs. Is your goal to be a first-time home buyer? Then let's get on it. This week, we have some free resources for you to download. And one of them is this Maryland Mortgage Program Information Kit. It'll give you an idea of what the homeowner programs look like in the state of Maryland. But then also you can go download from your state what it looks like in your state, or ask your lender. The lenders really, really know these programs from state to state, county to county. They're out there. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you found this class helpful. If you have any questions or suggestions, please contact me. My team and I would be honored to help. Now, bottom line, after reviewing these creative ideas and getting advice from me and your lender, maybe saving for a down payment doesn't look that hard after all. There were 10 different ways. Maybe you only have to do 2 or 3 of them and you've got that $15,000. People are doing it. You got a goal, you're going to reach your goal. You can reach your dream of home ownership quicker than you thought you might have been able to. So talk to me. We'll reach out to some lenders. We'll give you some trusted ones. Let's get started on your home ownership plan. And if you're ready for a free buyer's consultation today, just give me a call. No obligation, of course. We'll just talk about your dream of home ownership, what you want to do, when you think you'll be ready. We can assist you with finding a trusted lender and finding out what that number is. You got to find out what those numbers are in order to work toward them. Because if you have that goal, you're going to work toward it and you're going to get there. And there's nothing better for your future and your family's future than buying a home. I will see you next time. Go to our website and check out all the resources. And like I said, just contact us if you have any questions or suggestions. See you next time. Bye-bye.